Hi, I'm Trinity Wave, and today I have a Serpentine Fusion belly dance class. In today's class, I have some Serpentine belly dance movements, which I love because I think that they're a beautiful feminine way of moving and dancing. I believe that movements like this help increase the flexibility of the spine and also strengthen the muscles around the spine. This class is recommended for intermediate or advanced level belly dance students. And for my beginner belly dancers, please check out my list of beginner-friendly belly dance videos in the description below. Today I have a short warm-up, some drills, followed by a short choreography, and cool down. So if you have your hip jingles, grab those and let's get started. Okay, so now let's start with our warm-up today. So start feet parallel, standing up nice and tall. We're gonna do a neck stretch here, so bringing the left ear to the left shoulder, inhale. Exhale, tucking and rolling to the other side. Inhale, exhale, tuck and roll. Keep going. Feeling the stretch in the side of the neck here. One more time each side. Great job. Come back to center. Our next stretch is a lateral stretch. So inhale, both arms come up, palms to touch. Exhale, leaning over towards the left. Inhale to center, palms touch. Exhale, leaning over towards the right. So here we're trying to get a nice stretch with the chest and that thoracic spine. Keep going. One more time each side. Great job. Come back to center. Okay, so now let's go into a wide angle side lunge. Bringing the legs out wide, bending into one knee and then the other. Hands can flow here. Nice and slow. Soft hands. Great job. Coming back to center. This time we'll bring the toes out and we'll start with our wide angle plie here. So bending down and lifting up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Trying to keep the spine up nice and tall. And this time you can add the arms if you like here. Inhale, wrists cross overhead. Exhale, release. And one more time like this. Great job. Bringing the feet back to forward. You can watch for the next move. Inhaling, exhale. Keeping the knees slightly bent. Shake the hips a little if you like. Come halfway down and lift back up. Keep breathing. Engaging the core as you come down. Keeping the knees nice and soft here. Two more. And last one. Great job. Now that our warm-up is complete, let's get ready for our Serpentine belly dance drills. So our first movement we're going to do today is bird arms. And let's get into a nice belly dance position here. So feet parallel, knees slightly bent. Tuck the pelvis under slightly. Engage the core. Rolling the shoulder blades onto the back. And lifting through the crown of the head. So our basic tribal belly dance stance is here. So the elbows are lifted, the wrists are a little bit lower, and the hands are soft. This is our first position for our bird arms. And then we'll release the elbows, release the wrists. So let's practice that. Lift the elbows, lift the wrists. Lower the elbows, lower the wrists. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Try to keep that spine nice and tall. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Great job. Now let's try to bring it up, overhead, wrists cross in front. Exhale and down. Doing that a few times. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Back to simple bird arms here. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Great job. Coming back to center. So for today's class, we have some snake-like movements we'll be doing today. The first one is a side-to-side motion. And the second one is a front-to-back motion. I'll be teaching the side-to-side motion first, starting with a sidewinder. And the sidewinder looks like this. So I'll be breaking this down into movements, and we'll start with the head and work our way down to the hips, and then put it all together. So for this first part, I'd like you to imagine that there's a pole right in front of you. So the center of the body, there's a pole, and let's try to bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale. And then try to look to the left side of that pole so you're not in the center but looking around to the side. And then we'll go to the other direction. So right ear comes to right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, looking around towards the right side. Let's do that again. Left ear to left shoulder, look around the pole. Right ear to right shoulder, look around the pole. So it's a slight movement here. Keep going. And then begin to see if you can smooth it out, creating a little infinity symbol with the head here. Great job. So that was the infinity symbol with the head. And now moving into the arms. This is going to be a little bit different than regular snake arms. We're going to call these serpentine arms. And it'll look like this. So coming into bird arms here, standing up nice and tall, bend into the elbow and the wrist of the left arm. And then lift that hand and then press it out, flexing the palm. Coming back to bird arms, we'll do that on the other side. So bending into right arm, right wrist, lifting it up and pressing it out, coming back to that bird arm. So let's alternate here a little bit quicker. So left bends, lift and press away. Right bends, lift and press away. And now begin to alternate. So as one pushes out, the other comes in. Great job. Release and shake everything out. Now let's add the head and the arms together. Bringing that ear towards the shoulder. Lifting up and pressing away, coming back to center. And then we'll go to the other side. So bend into the right elbow, right wrist. Bringing the ear towards the shoulder. Lift up and press away. And now we're going to do that a little bit quicker. So it's like you're answering a phone here and you like lift up and press it away. Other side. Answering the phone and press it away. Now let's try to do this alternating. So as one comes in, the other comes out. Connecting to that infinity symbol with the head here. Great job. And shake everything out. So now let's bring the movement into the chest here. So focusing on the center of the chest, imagining there's a point in the center of the chest, hands on the hips. We're going to do a few chest slides here. So bringing the chest to the left and the right, left, right. Trying to go for 8 here. 4, 5, stand up nice and tall. 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Okay, so now let's go into a chest infinity symbol. So now let's try to bring the center of the chest down to the left, lift up, down to the right, and lift up. Down to the left, lift up, down to the right, lift up. Keep going, trying to smooth the motion out here. 5. Trying to go to 8 here. Great job, come back to center. Shake everything out. So let's try to coordinate the movements with the head and the chest infinity symbols together. So I'm going to demo the next part here. Now let's do this together. So we'll bring the head down, chest comes down, head lifts, chest lifts, other side. Keep going. Keep breathing. Head lowers, chest lowers. Head lifts, chest lifts. One more time each side. Great job. Shake everything out. Okay, so now let's move into the hips. We're going to start by doing some hip slides. So belly dance stance, hands on the hips, bringing the hips to the left and the right. So you're just pushing the hips out. Left and right, left and right. Let's do 4 more each side. Stand tall. Great job. Shake everything out. And so now moving into a tack seam, and this is one of the ways we can do an infinity symbol with the hips. So let's get into this belly dance stance. So now let's push the hip out to the left, lift the hip towards the rib, and bring it down and in. Let's go to the right, pressing the hip out to the right, lift it up and bring it in. Let's keep going, alternating here. Pushing hip out, lift up and in. Push it out, lift up and in. And then let's begin to smooth it out here. So push out, lift up and in. Push out, lift up and in. Keep going. Great job. Come back to center. Shake everything out. And now let's try to connect our serpentine arms with that hip motion that we were just doing, the tack seam. So it'll look like this. So let's start by doing one on each side. So press out and in, come back to center, bring the other one in, press out and in, come back to center. And now let's try to alternate. So let's bring the left arm in, so bending at the elbow and the wrist. And here we'll push that left hip out and bring the other arm in. And then we'll pull in and press out. So maybe just focus on one direction, so maybe just the pushing out on each side. Keep going. You're doing great.
Please watch for the full Sidewinder demo again. And now we can put it all together for our Serpentine Sidewinder movement.
And for this, we're gonna start with the head, and then we'll begin to bring the arms into it, and then the chest, and then the tack seam. And I'll guide you through this, so let's come into our belly dance. So now let's start with our slow infinity symbol with the head. Going to the left, and then the right. Left and right. Stand up nice and tall. And then bring the left ear to the left and get the arms into it here. And when you get the arms, you can begin to move the chest into it. And then when you feel the motions with the hands, you can add that push back with the hip. So pushing and pushing. Keep going, you're doing great. Great job. Release and shake everything out. So that was our serpentine sidewinder motion.
This next move is a spinal undulation, which is the forward and back motion. I got this arm motion from the amazing Zoe Jakes, but I call it dragon arms.
So this next move is an undulation with dragon arms. We're going to be turning to the side to do this one. So let's turn to the side here. Let's bring the front foot to the front and the back foot to the back. And bending into the knees slightly to get a nice stable position here. And we're going to be doing our undulation. So we're going to be isolating the head, chest, solar plexus, and hips. So let's do this slow. So
Imagine there's a unicorn lollipop in front of you.
you're going to bring your head forward to take a lick, and then your chest, solar plexus, hips, and then bend the knees, lift the booty up, come back to center. So let's do that a few more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, head, chest, solar plexus, hips, bend and lift. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, head, chest, solar plexus, hips, bend and lift. So try to smooth it out now. Head, chest, solar plexus, hips. Try to get the motion here. And one thing that might help is if you bring the hands overhead and imagine that you're swimming through water here. So this is that forward and back motion that I was talking about. And that's the undulation part. It's a spinal undulation. And the arm position with this is what I call dragon arms. And I'll demo this and then we'll practice just the arms together a few times. So let's come into this stance again with the front foot forward, bending the knees slightly. So now we'll bring the front arm forward a little bit higher and the back arm to solar plexus level. And from here we'll begin to lift the arms up and wide. And then exhale, coming back to the forward position. So inhale, fingertips come up and wide. Exhale, coming back to center, back to the beginning. Again, inhale. Exhale. So it's like you're opening the chest up when you're doing this. And we're going to try to synchronize this with the undulation movement. So coming back into our stance here. So let's do this together slowly, hands out in front, bringing the head, chest, solar plexus, and exhale. Inhale to lift the chest, and exhale.
Please watch for the next tip.
After the head and the chest lift, the arms are out, and as we begin to contract, 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 the arms are coming forward. So let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale and contract, contract. Keep going. Contract. Great job. And that was our undulation with the dragon arms. So the next move is Kundalini arms, and this is part of the choreography that I've created. So I'll just give you a little demo here. Okay, so let's focus on the arms first. So first position is here with the bent elbows. And then we're going to flex the backs of the palms, wrist cross, one in front of the other. And so you're like arching back through the backs of the palms, creating a little Vesica Pisces here. And then the next move is here. So it's like a little flower bowl, soft hands, like little cups here. And then once again, let's cross the wrist, but this time overhead.
Arching the hands back.
And then the palms will continue to go up and out. And then they're going to circle around, bending into the elbows to come back to that first position. It's creating those 3 Vesica Pisces up the central channel of the body for light to come up and out and around in a circle. So here let's come with the elbows bent, and we'll begin. Inhale, Vesica Pisces, flower bowl, Vesica Pisces, and out. So let's try to keep one hand in front of the other the whole time when you're doing this. So same hand is in front. So the idea with this is that 3 Vesica Pisces are coming up the central channel of the body, and light is pouring out and creating a nice circle around the body. This is like kind of like yoga enlightenment, bringing light from the lower chakras to the upper chakras and out through the crown to create a beautiful sphere of light around us. And with this, we can add some side steps. So I'm gonna demo this first and then we can do it together. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3, stop. 1 and 2 and 3, stop. So it's very simple. So it's 3 times going back and forth and then coming back to center. So from our middle position, let's step to the side. So we're gonna be starting over here and then we'll be moving that way. So going this direction, side step 1 and 2 and 3, stop. Then we'll go this direction, 1 and 2 and 3, stop. Back to this direction, 1 and 2 and 3, stop. And then we're just gonna come back to center. And we can add the Kundalini arms with this, and we're just gonna go slow. So let's come back to that starting position here. We're gonna go this direction with the elbows bent here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, stop. 1 and 2 and 3, stop. 1 and 2 and 3, stop. Come back to center. Great job. So that was our Kundalini arms with the side step. So our next move is a Maya with a level change, and I'll demo the Maya and then demo the level change.
Maya and level change.
The Maya is another hip infinity symbol, but instead of going out to start with, we're going to lift up and then press out and down. So let's practice this a few times. Let's try this feet together.
And just a note here, women with larger hips or legs may want to keep the feet hips distance apart.
And let's bring the left hip comes up. You can lift the left heel, press it out, down and in. Other side, lifting the right hip up, press it out, down and in. Left hip up, out, down and in. Right hip up, out, down and in. And begin to see if you can smooth this motion out here. Creating that infinity symbol. One more time each side. Great job, shake it out.
In this choreography, it's a Maya with a level change up and down 3 times and back to center.
So now let's just practice the level change with just the legs. So hands on the hips, feet together. Inhale, see if you can lift up, 1, 2, center, 1, 2. Bend the knees slightly, 1, 2, center, 1, 2. Lift, balls of the feet, 1, 2, center, 1, 2. Bend, 1, 2, center, 1, 2. Lift, 1, 2, center, 1, 2. Bend, 1, 2, center, 1, 2. When we're doing the Maya, as we lift with the hips, it might be more like left, right, right, left. And this makes sense when we're lifting, lifting, lowering, lowering with that Maya. Great job. Now let's see if we can put this together here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maya, Maya. Lift the left hip, lift the right.
Lower right heel followed by the left.
Lower, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lift, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lower, Maya, Maya. So when we're doing this, remember it's like left heel, right heel down, left heel down. So lift, lift, lower, lower. And when we're doing that, we can go left, right, left, right, left, right. So let's do it again a few more times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Center, Maya, Maya, lift, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lower, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lift, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lower, Maya, Maya. One more time. Lower and then center. Great job. So that was our Maya with the level change.
And during this next choreography, if that level change isn't flowing, just return to that regular Maya.
Now we just have one more little move before we go into our choreography. And we're going back to the bird arms here. So remember, we're lifting, lowering, inhale, lift. Arms overhead, wrists cross, and back to center. But this time we're going to add our shimmy. So now let's practice our shimmy and then we can add it in.
Feet can either be hips distance or closer together.
And now bend into one knee and then the other, going into our hip lock here. And try to increase the speed of the knees moving to get that shimmy. And try to speed it up so that it's quick.
Breathe. And then we'll return to that shimmy.
To work on that shimmy here. Great job. Now let's try to add this with our bird arms. So hands down and then begin to shimmy up, exhale, inhale, shimmy overhead, exhale, and stop. And this goes into our choreography, so take a little drink here and we'll come back for our choreography.
Thank you, body. Thank you, earth. Thank you, water, wind, and heart. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth, for the light of my soul. The light of my soul.
So let's do this choreography together, slow to start out with. And we're gonna start out with that bird arm. Starting here, let's inhale to bird arms, exhale, lower.
Inhale, arms come up overhead, crossing the wrists.
Exhale, lower. Coming back to bird arms here, we're gonna start our tack seam, starting with the left and then the right. We're gonna do that 3 times each side, and then we're gonna begin to do that serpentine sidewinder here. So maybe focusing on the pushing out and this is where you connect with that sidewinder for 3. And then you're gonna keep doing that tack seam while the arms come up overhead for 3. And then we're gonna gently turn to the side here. So hands come out in front, coming back to that dragon arm with the undulation. Inhale, exhale. Here we come to the side. We're gonna go into that Kundalini side step. So nice and slow here. So we step 1 and 2 and 3, stop. To the side, 2 and 3, stop. Come center, and we're going to do that Maya, Maya, lift, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lower, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lift, Maya, Maya, center, Maya, Maya, lower, Maya, Maya. One more time each time, up and down. And then we come center and we're going to shimmy and do that bird arm again. And stop. Great job. Okay, so now let's do practice number 2. Belly dance stance. And then we'll exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, arms overhead, wrists cross, exhale down, inhale, bird arms, and let's go tack seam for 3 on each side. And then we'll go into that serpentine for 3 on each side. Continue with that tack seam as you bring the arms overhead. And then from here, we're slowly going to turn to the side, front foot in front, spinal undulation with the dragon arms. And then we're going to turn to face forward, hands come down for Kundalini arms. Go to the other side, 1 and 2 and 3, stop. 1 and 2 and 3, stop. Come back to center. From here, we're going to go Maya with a level change. Going up and down for 3. One more time like this. And then we'll come back to center and we'll start with that bird arm shimmy. And then we'll finish with a stop. Great job.
Let's do the choreography again, this time with music and no instruction. Do your best, and if you need to follow along with me, you can. And remember, stand tall, smile, and have fun. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth. Thank you, water, wind, and heart. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth, for the light of my soul. 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 The light of my Thank you, body. Thank you, earth. Thank you, water, wind, and heart. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth, for the light of my soul. For the light of my soul. 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 Thank you, body. Thank you, earth. Thank you, water, wind, and heart. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth, for the light of my soul. For the light of my soul. For the light of my soul.
Congratulations on completing that Serpentine belly dance choreography. Now let's cool down. Let's do our neck stretch now. So left ear to left shoulder, inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll. Keep alternating. You're doing great. Keep going. Great job. Come back to center. Now we're going to do a quad stretch. So left ankle comes into left hand.
And breathe.
And then we're going to do a hamstring stretch here. So bring that left foot out. Right knee bends, bending forward, and breathe. Rounding back up, we'll go to the other side here. So right ankle comes into right hand. Breathe for the quadricep stretch. And then we'll extend that leg out, turning to the side, going to our hamstring stretch here. Bending into the front knee and breathe. Rounding back up. Now we're going to come into a wide angle here. And we're going to inhale to lift, exhale, shake the hips, come halfway down. Inhale up, exhale. A few more times like this. And then we'll inhale and then come forward for a wide angle forward fold. Rounding back up, coming back to center. Congratulations on completing this Serpentine Tribal Fusion belly dance class. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you come back and keep dancing.
And if you're interested in learning belly dance fusion classes, I offer 2 weekly belly dance classes in the Embody Your Goddess course. This is a 12-week online course created for women to embody the goddess they are in body, mind, and spirit.
So if you're interested in this course, please fill out an application on my website, trinitywavedesigns.com. And thank you so much again for watching, and as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day. Bye!
Thank you, earth. Thank you, water, wind, and heart. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth, for the light of my soul.